Right now we need to start implementing our business logic here. So first we have our serial, which comes from data store manager, and it's a flow. So we're gonna make a serial flow of type flow of string, and it will be from data store manager. This store. This one should be private because we don't need to access it. So we need to get serial and just import the content flow. Now we need also to get the brand flow, which is just get brand. Right now we have our serial and we have our brand. We also need a state flow for our home UI. So we make a home. It's gonna be first one. It's gonna be private home. I will call it UI state, and it's gonna be type mutable state. I forgot the val here. It will state flow type home UI state, and we need to initialize it by initial value. So let's start make a new home UI state, and I will tell is loading to be true. I want it to load at the beginning. For the serial, I will just keep it empty, and for the brands, I would choose Samsung brand. So let's say brand Samsung. We also need manufacturing entity. So let's just say manufacturing entity with empty results. Right, and this one should be new. Alright, so I really don't want to use the brands directly, so I will just make a new variable called brand, and I will just use the values of these brands. So now I'm just gonna say brands the value of which so I'm just gonna choose first it's the first variable in this enum in this array. So if type this values return an array, so I'm just gonna annotate it with string brand. Annotate it with brand. Now we have our brand. We have our initial value. Now we need to make a public UI state, which we can send it later on for the UI. And by the way, I'm using state flow, not mutable state flow, because we don't want to change the state in any way in our UI. We actually want to change the value in our view model. So I will just make UI state dot as state flow, and I forgot to add the type of home UI state. Right, amazing. What else do we need to implement here? So we will need to update serial, and we need to update brand, and when we update those brand and serial, then our flow should be notified. So that's exactly what we're gonna do next.